Hello, I'm Dr. Wendy Rowley. Welcome to the New Connection, Episode 5. There's been some interesting things happening in the last 6 months, and this is being recorded in October, about 24th of 2023, and apparently next year there's been a wave coming of healing energy, and it's come and gone and come and gone. It's increased potential for deeper healing. And 2024, it starts to come in a steady state. And the ability to do really profound healing is here for the first time on the planet. So they say. So, in this episode, I have on the little dolphin earrings because I think we're having something special today. Dolphin earrings usually means something special. I decided that was a fun thing to do, so that's the little symbol. Oh, the dolphin earrings on today. I'm going to get out of the way. We're going to do something in sound, and then we're going to have an exchange of information. Keep this short and sweet so you get some inspiring, hopeful, and uplifting information that will help uplift you during the times we're in, where there's lots of challenge going on in the world right now. 2 wars, things are expensive, people can't seem to get along, people in government can't seem to get along, political parties can't seem to get along, countries can't seem to get along. So you need some inspiring and uplifting information and a potential of what you can do to make a difference. And that's what this series is really about. It's about what you can do to make a difference. Something simple and profound. And that's what you'll hear about today. Okay. All right, dearest beings of light, peace be with you. This is Allaenea of Cosmic Service, Pleiadian Mother of Sound. For those of you who wish to receive it, that was a small activation up in the high soul cell to the high soul cell interim higher self spirit body to the new energy in the greater field in the soul group higher self spirit body. So it's like a little pathway from out in the field through the soul group, higher self, spirit, body that you all jointly share, down to the grid, to the higher self, soul group body that you share in the human consciousness grid, down to your individual soul cell. And what's the point of that? And why would we do that? It's so that you may have greater feeling of the healing of the human crystalline grid. It's so that you may have greater feeling within the healing of the human crystalline grid. It's so that you may have greater feeling of the healing within the human crystalline grid. And by this we mean there is profound healing starting in 2024. This one's got the Great Global Healing Party starting January 22nd through 26th, which is the first healing of the human crystalline grid, the actual first healing on the planet. As hard as that is to believe, and as heady as that is for us to say. But she will not be the only one, for anyone who has the call to do this and is in right alignment at the soul group level can do this as a leader. So what we're saying is that you're going to start to see more groups coming together in celebrations of global healing to heal this grid. It's going to become a thing. And we encourage you, find the flavor of the host, the creator, the inspirer of these global healing parties, and the one that resonates with you, and start to partake in them. Because the more of you who join in these global healing parties to heal the stuck energy, the war, the hatred, the charges in the human consciousness grid of the earth at the level of tribes and nations and your higher self collective soul group spirit body, the sooner and the smoother your transition through the great shift change time of a planetary system can happen. The more you come together to do profound healing of your consciousness grid, the greater and the faster peace on earth can come. Now, we don't mean that you'll wake up tomorrow and it'll be here. We do mean that we are talking about you could shave about 1,000 years off. That's a pretty good price to pay for getting together and having a party and giving a small meditation of intention and letting your soul group be used by the angel, archangel, and Arachai kingdoms to clear your human consciousness grid. It's a small price of something enjoyable. So the connection made in sound this day will enable those who have this small connection to definitively know. Now, the first part of this connection is in Heartfield series. We believe it's 27. No, it's 26. It's the last episode we just did. So you see, we work in a synchronized way. So the first part of this activation is in Heartfield series 26. And we believe she notes where the activation is in the comment section of the YouTube video for you to easily find it, if you don't want to hear all the blah, 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 blah. So she will note where this one is. So this is the second part. Activations to bring in new soul energy forces often have two parts. One part for the interim spirit body, and another part for your creational aspect of the interim spirit body. So the first part of this activation is there, and this is the second part. And she will put a note into both comment sections to cross-relate these. So do the first part, and then come back and do this second part. Or you can listen to the second part first. It doesn't matter. You just give the intention. But we do encourage you to listen to it, if you can, 3 times, because it sets up a harmonic vibration of intention. And all you have to do is call in your angels, archangels, and guides and ask them to hold that vibration with you when you listen to it. And they will help and literally support you and resonate that vibration with you. Can you imagine that you can work like that with your guides, your angels, and your archangels. And this is a true and real thing. And healers like this one and many others who have trained or are naturally really clairvoyant, and this one's a natural clairvoyant who then trained, they have the ability to see these things. They know these things are real within the human paradigm. And that's all we can say about that as far as proving it, that there are those before you. For the only way you can prove things of your spiritual nature is through direct experience. So we're saying, go out there, ask your soul for direct experiences of your spiritual nature. Join these healing parties and ask. And when you go in them, say, well, I want to feel the difference. Let me feel that healing. And your soul will percolate through those fibers a little feeling of well-being and benevolence. And you'll be like, oh, I think something really happened. Humans need validation. Spiritual experiences are a real-time experience of validation, but you ask for them. It's a simple thing. You have free will, so you have to ask. And this one learned this a long time ago at the age of 21, and she's asked for a lot. So we encourage you, ask for experiences of your spiritual nature. Ask your soul to be with you. Ask your guides and your angels and your archangels to be with you. For that is the only way they come. You must ask. So we are just giving you a little bit of a understanding of some benevolent things you can do, and then a much greater picture of a very big benevolent thing you can do by joining in wonderful groups of humans who are going to collectively come together all around the earth and do these celebration and healing events for the human consciousness grid, the human crystalline grid, the ancient karmic akash of the crystalline grid, however you want to see it. And it's going to become a thing. So join in, celebrate, for you have arrived and you have succeeded. And now you have an opportunity to shave off 1,000 years. Pretty nice gift of the Creator. Peace be with you all. Expect benevolence in all you do, and we bid you adieu. Thank you for listening to this message and for, if you choose, partaking in that activation. I have to say, as a healer, it's not a large leap for me to go from seeing clients as a spiritual and clairvoyant and naturopathic doctor and a healer when I do the energy work, to see what can change that way. It's not a large leap for me to think that we can all get together in large groups and make a difference on the earth in intention and do a healing in that level. So it's not a large leap for me, but I imagine it could be a very large leap for a lot of people. So I hope that these channels and this information I'm bringing forward, if it doesn't inspire you into positive action to take part in this, I hope it still inspires you into hope, inspiration, and maybe considering asking your soul in, asking the Creator into your life, attuning to the divine, starting a little meditation practice. It can be so simple. Just, like Casey said, just sit at the same place at the same time, 5 minutes a day, and if you can, twice a day, and just start to attune to the Creator within your being. That's all it takes to get started. It's a simple, easy thing. Meditation's easier in groups. You learn. There's different types of meditation for attunement, for healing, for communication, for information, or for just being and being loved. There's many types of meditation. So whether you join in on the party, the big party, or the many big parties starting, or your own personal journey, it's worth it. For everything you do in this lifetime, that's of your spiritual nature gets carried over. Edgar Casey said so, and many other great channelers who brought information say the same. Okay, I'm starting to sound a little preachy. Forgive me for that. Thank you for listening. Please like, subscribe, and comment. And I hope to see you January 24th through 26th at the Great Global Healing Party. It's a thing. Oops, gotta cut that.